So now we switch to transport and public services, but first I want to look at my cabinet, which is getting weaker. My foreign affairs minister is fired, and I'm going to hire a new one that will actually be okay. So your foreign policy, you don't have as much experience necessarily, but you are pretty good. Your foreign policy with 4.8, you are hired. Okay. The welfare minister is gone. Let's hire a new welfare minister and see if we can do 4.6 on you farmers and environmentalists. You are hired. My chancellor is fired. And we're going to hire... This is a minister for tax. You don't have experience, but you like trade... Okay, that'll do. You are going to go as well, my transport minister. Let's see. You're pretty good on transport. Self-employed and religious, though. Religious capital. No. I need someone that actually... Liberals and ethnic... Liberals and parents. You don't want transport. You'll do. Okay. Economy. Bye-bye. I need to get rid of you two as well. Jesus. Okay, I'm completely reshuffling my cabinet here. Religious and capitalists. Socialists and trade unionists. Or liberals and parents. You'll do. Okay. These guys are getting a little bit weaker over here, which is worrying me. Public services. Fired. No! I hit the wrong button. I didn't want to reshuffle my entire cabinet. That's fine. That's fine. We are just going to have to hire everyone all over again. So, let's put a focus on... Again, we're going to do a focus on public services and transport. So, we'll get those two last. Let's do law and order first. So... Let's see. Conservatives and farmers is risky. Liberals and ethnic minorities. You'll do for a start. Let's look at taxes and get a chancellor. So, you are conservatives and farmers. You are trade unionists and socialists. You'll do. Economy, we're going to go for... Who? Farmers and parents, you're hired. Welfare minister, we want someone that can do a good job here. Liberals and parents, you are hired, sir. Foreign affairs minister will be... Who? We need someone that's actually good at this. Foreign policy, self-employed, and youth. Yeah, you'll do. Alright, so now we need public services and transport. So, public services and transport. You are self-employed religious, public service, liberal capitalist, religious capitalist, public services, conservative farmers, and you will do for me for now. And transport will be... This guy's tempting. Religious and like, that's a lot of political capital. I'm gonna annoy him, though. But sure. So that looks like a strong cabinet to me. Didn't mean to reshuffle the entire thing, but these things happen. Let's do a... Telecommuting or working from home is seen as desirable because it reduces pressure on the transport infrastructure. That is exactly what we're gonna do. So let's get that in place. Let me also get, let's see. Bicycle subsidies, or I'll do a cycling campaign. There we go. So that's two things put in place. Let's move on. Oh. Okay. So I don't have friends. That's good to know. Organized crime is over. The doctor's strike is now at an end. I would get 14% of the vote, though. That's worrying. That is very, very worrying. Okay, I will need to rebuild that. So... In terms of fundraising, we're not doing so great. Public perception of me is alright. Let's try and pull a media stunt. Let's do a televised cabinet meeting, which was actually successful, so excellent. Let me look at this. Let me do free bus passes for the retired and poor earnings goes up and all that, so that's excellent news. And I also want to do a carpooling campaign. So once again, car usage goes down. We haven't touched public services yet. Let's do a healthy eating campaign. And let's also do a youth politics council. There we go. Anything else we can do down here? No, there's not. Anything in here? No, there's not. All right, next quarter, let's see what we can do. I will get 23% of the vote. That's okay. That's okay. In terms of speed limits, a major motorists pressure group has lobbied government to get the speed limits of major roads increased. There will be no... Oh, I don't know. The national speed limits are stupidly low and the limits widely ignored. We can enforce the limits effectively. We cannot enforce them effectively, and until the limits are set as sensible values, I don't know. I'm gonna say no change. Crime is apparently on the rise. That's got me worried. Okay, okay. We have 26 political capital. My cabinet actually seems to be okay. Let's look at public services. I also shouldn't cover my face when I'm doing a video. That's probably a good idea. Free school meals are expensive. What's the current deficit? Current deficit is £51.2 billion. Let's do a mansion tax. So that'll get us a bit of money. The wealthy won't like it, but the socialists will love it, so that's fine. That was actually quite expensive and took all my political capital, so let's move on to the next turn. There is now a capitalist plot against me. That's fine. We'll get 30% of the vote. That's good. Do we want to allow genetically modified food? I think yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's fine. I think I'll be alright here in terms of this vote. I think we'll manage. Let's see. So we have 24 political capital. A national monorail system will take an entire political cycle. So 4 years it will take to put that in place. Subsidized school buses, anti-gravity research, bicycle subsidies, new car subsidies, biofuel subsidies. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna do the national monorail system. It's gonna take a long time, and I might not be around to see it as a prime minister. But I'm curious. I'm also gonna do bus subsidies. Yeah, commuters like it. That's travel by bus instead of car. Okay. Again, very expensive, but I think we'll be okay. Celebrity endorsement. No, the brain drain. This is interesting. The best and brightest are leaving the country. That is to be expected, considering I'm taxing luxury goods, I'm taxing automation, curb banking, etc., etc. Basically, I am encouraging smart people to leave. There was a failed assassination attempt. That's worrying. That's really, really worrying me. Because I might get shot at again. We are horrendously in debt. But I think we might be alright. The technology backwater is on the decline. Homelessness is sort of doing its thing. The uncompetitive economy is actually almost at an all-time high. Ghettos are still in the decline. Street gangs are still in the decline. Alcohol abuse is on the decline, but had a bit of a spike there. Let's see. Transport. What have we got? Let's look at taxes. Let's see if we can make some money. We're not going to make much there. Enterprise investment scheme, school tax credits, health food subsidies. Let's do some health food subsidies. Let me also look at subsidized school buses. Fuel efficiency standards. Oh, it's so expensive to do everything. We'll do some... Yeah, we'll do some bicycle subsidies, knock that in. I feel like public libraries would be good, although expensive. Let's do youth club subsidies. That knocks crime down. Let's also look at keeping the country tidy. Alright, and also... What else? Social Justice Foundation deals with worries and problems of the poor and underrepresented in the country. Yes, let's do that. Liberalism goes up a little bit. Compulsory school sports are a terrible idea. Compulsory foreign language, although that's popular, but I really don't want it. Free parenting classes, sure, we'll do it. Right, here's the real question. I'm putting in all these policies for the people. Free parenting, public libraries, don't know if I did that one. I have taken the country's, private healthcare is dead, which is maybe not necessarily what you want, but health in general has taken a spike because the doctor strike ended. And then if we have a look somewhere, we have excellent healthcare for every single citizen. But someone shot at me. And that scares me because I know Democracy 3 pretty well. And more often than not, there is a second attempt. Like the 3 months, because think about it, each turn is 3 months. There is an assassination attempt. More often than not, 3 months later, at the end of the next turn, there is another one. And I'm scared that I'm about to die. There is a capitalist plot. There was not a second attempt. So Frank Campbell is not happy with me. That's fine. Ban livestock. One of our neighboring countries has publicly announced a case of foot and mouth. Although the chances of the disease being spread are very low, you're being lobbied. I will approve the ban. That seems fair. We now have campaign speeches, which is good. Yeah, that's actually really good. Let's look at some speeches then. So, currently, the capitalists don't like me. And the wealthy don't like me. The socialists do. I think what I need to do is I need to hold 2 speeches, one that will benefit the liberals, one that will benefit the capitalists, because the capitalists do not like me. So you're a socialist, you're a capitalist, and you're a liberal. Is there anything else that's going to make the liberals happy? Because that's not going to give me much of a boost. The socialists will not like this speech, but the capitalists might. Let's maybe do, I mean, to be fair, 73% of the membership of my party is socialist. But I feel like... Oh, can I select multiple things here? I did not know this. I can select 4 things. 4 different little boosts here. Let me do those to sort of... Yeah. Choose up to 4. Okay, so the capitalists will like this, they won't like that, but there should generally be a boost to capitalists here and really no effect on socialists. I want to talk to liberals. And I think talking to parents would be a good idea as well. So let's give this speech. And we'll see what happens. Thus far... worrying. No, there was a big boost there for... Yeah, this is actually going incredibly well. Then the talk with the parents shot up there. So what exactly have we seen? So the capitalists are up 10%, liberals are up 5%, conservatives are down 5%, but parents are up 10%. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I want to give another... Ooh, okay, so I cannot do another speech currently. Let's look at public perception. Let's try and show myself to be trustworthy. That failed! That was terrible. Oh, that's bad. Let's see if this works. This is risky. Oh god, I'm not seen as trustworthy in the slightest by my people. That's risky. Let's... No, we can't afford these. Let's try this. That was successful. So I am seen as a compassionate leader, but that could be maybe used against me. I've 1 political capital left. Let's go on to the next turn. Don't get me shot! Yeah, there is a capitalist plot. There's an oil drilling opportunity. They want to get it's protected as a wildlife refuge. We're not going to allow that. 58% of people will vote for me. The opposition has more members, but we still have more speeches. So, what do we need to do? Liberals again, I think. And I think liberals and socialists. Let's do that. Let's see what we can do. We have no activists. That's worrying. That's really worrying. So... Oh, that one could hurt the socialists a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. So these guys are trade unionists, and you're self-employed. You're a liberal. You're a conservative. You are retired. You're a trade unionist. You are wealthy. You're poor. You are a state employee. You are a self-employed guy. You're middle income. You are environmentalist. Let's talk to middle income people and environmentalists. Let's talk to... The socialists are very happy. I'm gonna talk with the capitalists. Yeah, I'm gonna talk with the capitalists because I really think they're probably the ones trying to shoot me. And I think also talking with trade unionists could be a good idea. Let's give this speech and see what happens. So immediately, there's a massive, massive dip there. And then a bit of a spike. Then there should be a nice spike here as well. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're going to see some pretty interesting effects here of this entire speech. So the socialists are way down. The capitalists are up, middle income is up, environmentalists are up, self-employed and socialists are not, though. So they are not happy with me. I'm okay with that. That's fine. That's completely fine. Let's, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna save my game here. I guess we'll say, what, LP1, why not? I'm gonna save just because I had the game crash on me when I get to this point once before, and I really don't want to have it crash and lose everything. Let's look at transport and see what we can do. Public services. I am gonna push for free school meals. That's going forward. We're going to go to the next turn and see what happens. Have I been shot? Oh, no, there is still a capitalist plot, though. The asthma epidemic is now at an end. A car company has shut its plant. Credit rating is downgraded. We are going to get 63% of the vote. We don't have that many members, but we do have manifesto promises. So, I am gonna cut unemployed. I don't know what to do here. I don't know if I can raise food stamps. I'm gonna cut unemployment, which is good. That's good. We're gonna cut unemployment. We are going to... I'm not going to cut income tax. I don't know if raising the luxury goods tax is a good idea. I don't want to cut intelligence services. Alcohol law cut by 25%. What does that mean? That? No, I'm not changing my alcohol law. Jury trial raised by 50%. That I will do. So that's not the liberals, fondness of me up a little bit. Oh, well, that's done, actually, that one. Possibly. No, that's the unemployment 74%. Jesus. Okay. We can do that. We need that to be 100%. No, that needs to be 75. Right, that's fine. That's doable. Let's see. Income tax, I'm not going to cut. State schools, sure, we'll do that. That's fine. Target 54%, current 36%. That's fine. Okay. Let's see, food stamps. Current, okay, that's fine. Can I hold a speech? No, I cannot hold another speech. Right. And I can't pledge more things. Fundraising is fine. I can't pull another media stunt here. Can I be seen as a strong leader if I drive a tank? Yes, I can. Let's try this one. Oh, bugger. Well, I'm not very popular. Let's see if I get elected. Oh, God. Right. So, I didn't have any activists. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, I'm pretty confident in saying I did win. Jesus. That is bad. That's really bad to see that almost half of the population did not vote. That is shocking. So, I mean, look at this. A lot of socialists didn't vote. That's ridiculous. A lot of the poor didn't vote. It was actually, looks to be possibly mostly socialists that didn't vote. They had a huge share of capitalist votes. Jesus. So what's really changed here? Health is up. We have high earnings down. GDP is down. Average temperature's up. Industrial automation down. Yeah, that is actually terrifying. Let's begin my next term then. That was a narrow victory. Street gangs are over. There was a failed assassination attempt. I will get 73% of the vote now, apparently. Interesting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. I don't know if I will continue Democracy 3. I'll kind of leave it up to you. We have done pretty well, I would say. We got through our first term as UK Prime Minister. Generally, I'm quite popular. Everyone generally kind of likes me, except the capitalists and the wealthy. People are attempting to shoot me. But we'll see. We could see what happens, possibly. I guess what we'll do is, if people want to see more of this, we can do some more of it. If I happen to get shot within, like, 5 turns or something, I will put in the comments of this video, like, yeah, this won't be getting continued because I die. But if not, then we might have more of this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If you want more of it, let me know. Like the video, whatever. And, yeah. With that, thank you kind of for watching. This has been Democracy 3 Electioneering. It is on Steam. Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.